One of the largest lawsuits in English legal history begins on Monday. That's as mining giant BHP faces a multi-billion-dollar claim over Brazil's worst environmental disaster, the collapse of the Mariana Dam in 2015. The dam contained mining waste, and its collapse 9 years ago unleashed a toxic wave on the surrounding area. It killed 19 people, left thousands homeless, and flooded forests. It polluted the length of the Doce River, which is considered to be sacred by the Krenak indigenous tribe. More than 600,000 Brazilians, 46 local governments, and around 2,000 businesses are suing BHP, which owned the dam alongside Vale's joint venture with Samarco. Claimants are seeking a combined $47 billion in damages. BHP, the world's biggest miner by market value, is contesting liability. It says this record London lawsuit duplicates legal proceedings and reparation and repair programs in Brazil, adding that nearly $8 billion has already been paid to those affected by the disaster through the Renova Foundation, which was established in 2016. The miners also said on Friday the Brazilian government is discussing a nearly $30 billion compensation deal. The London High Court hearing will last up to 12 weeks.
Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris and her Republican rival Donald Trump both look to be intensifying their outreach to undecided voters on Monday, with packed schedules in battleground states. Vice President Harris on Monday held events in 3 of the 7 states expected to decide the winner of the November 5th election. At an event in Malvern, Pennsylvania, Harris sought to define herself apart from the Biden administration.
And needless to say, mine will not be a continuation of the Biden administration. I bring to it my own ideas, my own experiences. But it is also about moving past what, frankly, I think has been the last decade of the American discourse being influenced by Donald Trump.
Harris was there with Republican lawmaker Liz Cheney, the daughter of the former Republican Vice President Dick Cheney. She and her father are 2 of the most prominent Republicans to have endorsed Harris, while also being staunch conservatives. On the campaign trail, Cheney has told undecided Republicans it's okay to support the Democrat without fear of backlash. On Monday, she portrayed Donald Trump as a threat to the U.S. Constitution.
I know that the most conservative of all conservative principles is being faithful to the Constitution. And you have to choose in this race between someone who has been faithful to the Constitution, who will be faithful, and Donald Trump, who it's not just us predicting how he will act. We watched what he did after the last election. We watched what he did on January 6th.
Many Democrats still criticize the elder Cheney for strongly supporting the U.S. invasion of Iraq. In a post on his Truth Social platform on Monday, Trump called Liz Cheney dumb as a rock and a war hawk. He accused her of wanting to go to war with, quote, every Muslim country known to mankind, just like her father. Besides posting on social media, Trump on Monday worked to gin up support in the ultra-competitive state of North Carolina. At one stop in the state's hurricane-battered mountains, he urged supporters to go to the polls despite the hardships they were facing. Then, after a rally in Greenville, Trump ended his day at a Christian event in the city of Concord alongside Franklin Graham, son of the famed evangelist Billy Graham. In remarks there, Trump steered clear of some of the off-color rhetoric he has been using in recent speeches and took a more reflective tone.
As I look back at my life's journey and events, I now recognize that it's been the hand of God leading me to where I am today.
Opinion polls showed that this year's race is a close one. The candidates' frenzied campaign schedules in the final weeks show the importance of small pockets of voters that could put either candidate over the top.
Imagine using a shopping cart on stairs without feeling the bumps. Enter the Pallatrone, part cargo pallet and part drone. It's essentially a flying shopping cart, developed by a team of researchers at Seoul National University of Science and Technology. Professor Lee Sung-jae explains how it all works.
This is a conventional multi-rotor where the propellers are all fixed, so therefore if you want to go left, it needs to be tilted left. But however, in this case, this is a Pelletron V3 platform. Each propeller contains a servo mechanism that can control the direction of the thrust. Each propeller, all the propellers are containing the servo motors, so therefore by combining those thrust commands, we can just move the entire platform left and right without rotating the attitude of the entire platform.
The Pelletron is meant to be controlled by a person and can be pushed or pulled by using the handle, even with added weight on it.
The Pelletron is not just a flying shopping cart. It could be used as an air taxi industry, or it could be used as a general base platform for future aerial robotic tasks. And we are also developing a new technology called aerial docking, which can dock during the mid-air, and then using those technology, we are now preparing an aerial battery change applications, which means that you can maintain a flight even without coming back to the ground and changing the batteries.
So far, the flying shopping cart has been tested with just under 7 pounds of goods. It's not yet strong enough to haul a week's worth of groceries upstairs.
This bee is being fed a supplement. Scientists in Colombia say the food could help protect bees' brains from pesticides. Andre Riveros is an associate professor at Rosario University in Bogota.
What we are doing is a nutritional solution to the problem bees face when exposed to pesticides.
Bees are pollinators. They're considered essential for preserving natural ecosystems and producing food. But neurotoxins commonly used in agriculture can harm their motor system and memory. Multiple universities teamed up to create the formula. Initially, the insects were sedated, placed in test tubes, and then fed one by one. Riveros describes the delicate process.
We have studied the concentrations, the doses in particular, the times of dosage, of delivery, to arrive at precise compositions. The results show bees still learn, bees still move well, bees make good decisions.
Testing has now moved to a university apiary, says student Juan Jose Ovale.
We are putting them to the test to see how they respond in a real-world scenario. And I think that's the most exciting and important thing.